Hi everyone, this is Rob from Rob Talks, and today I'd like to talk to you about a little something that is interesting to think about in a situation when someone has to apologize to someone for an error. It could be a mistake that happened or even something that happened on purpose, and then you realize, oh yeah, then we should cover up by saying we're sorry. But if you think about it though, and this is something that I'm thinking, so when something like that happens, and then, like, if you're in a blur, sometimes, and we're not perfect, sometimes our minds fog, our minds are in a bit of a blur, and sometimes we may do something that causes us to do something that we shouldn't do or say to do. And the person who sees the action may get angry or surprised at you, and then they may tell you, like, you owe that person an apology. Have you ever heard of that? Yeah, that happens. So, what I wanted to think about is that when you demand someone to apologize to the other person who they may hurt, it's best to not demand an apology right away, because the person who did the harm or the action may not even realize or think about it because their mind is fogged or they're blurred. They may have a lot going on, and sometimes they may not think straight. That's why it's important to realize and to breathe before doing anything, because your mind may get intense and you're not thinking straight. But what I think, though, that a person who sees the action and they may get surprised, they may feel their emotions, but however, though, I think there should be something a little bit of a kind and gentle way to say it. They may call out on the person's actions. They may say, like, oh, hey, that wasn't very nice of what you did to that person. And I think the person should, kind of talk it over, and then kind of end it with a question. End it with something like, don't you think you should owe that person an apology? Because if the person who did the harm in the action may not realize and understand what they have done, they can't think it over. But if they have some time to think it over, they may realize and reflect back on what they have just did, and then they might realize that, oh yeah, you're right, that wasn't very nice, so I do need to apologize. So, sorry, to conclude about what I've just said, I think that we should all talk it over nicely, and don't demand for the person to apologize to the person. Give it some time. Give them some time to process and to think about what just happened. It's like if you're trying to force something or someone to do something when they can't do so. It's almost like forcing a person to push something when they can't hold on, or they may have a broken hand or broken arm. It takes time to heal and process, right? So give it some time to talk it over, and then end it with a question like, do you think you should apologize? Because then the person will have time to think it over when they're calm and that they're able to process, and then that will make them realize that yes, that they think that they should owe an apology. So that's what I think, and I think that it is a great way to talk it over. Well, that's it for Rob Talks today. Please like and subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time. Bye!